Our first story tonight, a local group has gathered national attention after launching a campaign to build a statue at Norwich City football ground. Gary Lineker is the latest big name to pledge to the Justin Fashanu statue campaign, raising money to build a statue of Britain's first gay footballer outside Carrow Road Stadium. George Cook has been finding out more about Fashanu and what's being done to remember him.
Ryan, Fashanu. Oh, what a goal! Oh, that's a magnificent goal!
It was match of the day's goal of the season, 1980, scored by Justin Fashanu for Norwich City. A Norfolk local, adopted by a white family, Fashanu gained national acclaim as he rose through the ranks of the Canaries. When he transferred to Nottingham Forest in 1981, he became the first black footballer in Britain to sell for more than £1 million. Fashanu was also the first, and for the long time only, gay footballer in the UK. He came out to the press in 1990, facing a wave of homophobia on top of the racism he already had to endure day to day, and in 1998 he took his own life. An inspirational story of overcoming adversity cut short and largely forgotten. But now, a campaign has been launched to remember Fashanu, with a statue outside Norwich City Football Club. The fundraiser, run by Proud Canaries, is looking for £150,000 and will aim to build a statue with a park here, greeting arrivals to Carrow Road along Boudica Way.
So, Justin is a great character. He encapsulates lots of great things. He was a really charismatic man. He was a really strong footballer. But to me, he means something more, because he had that courage to take on the bigots and be one of the first black footballers. And he kept on playing and playing well. He had the courage then to be the first openly gay footballer. So he represents much more than just being a great guy and a great sportsman. There are people in almost every sport now that are coming out and being proud about who they are. They're authentic about who they are. We still don't have that in football. And that's why Justin's statue is creating a little bit more space to say it is appropriate and right and good for you, that gay kid, that bi kid, to be there. He did in fact score the 1980 goal of the season, and his pose just after he scored that goal, he bowed his head a little, he raised one finger, and it was like a moment of completion, of culmination of all that he had done. And that's the pose that our sculptor, a guy called Taslim Martin, is going to be capturing in this statue, that moment after he scored the goal of the season in 1980.
That was Andrew Reynolds with the Proud Canaries. They're looking to raise £150,000. Now in dollars, that's $180,000, and they're currently at $2,100 on their Just Giving page. Now $1,000 of that is a donation made today by Gary Lineker. He tweeted out the page. It crashed for a couple of days. The other likes of their celebrity stars, Strictly's Ed Balls, as well as local legend Stephen Fry, have all pledged support to the project. They're hoping to have a star-studded opening for the statue, if they raise the money, next summer. Back to you.
Thank you, George.